Okay, if you got a bunch of high quality CDs like these Telex CDs, and you want a portable device to play them, then this is your player right here, the HiFi Walker H2. Now, guess what? This is exactly the same player as the Surfan's F20. So, and it's also marketed under the other brand names. So, but this one is the HiFi Walker H2. This thing's been out since 2018. So they've had a chance to work on the software or the firmware, and so now it's up to firmware 2.0, and they've solved all the bugs. I don't see any bugs at all, except it takes quite a while to index. So if you want to add some new songs to your collection, maybe wait till you have 5, 10, 15 songs, because it's going to want to reindex the entire collection again every time you do it, and that takes a while. So that's the only bug I can think of. So yeah, here's the big question. Will it play high impedance headphones? Yes, it will. The audio amplifier in this guy is superb, and it will power my AKG K701s. These are really high quality headphones. See that right there? I don't know if you can read that or not. It says made in Austria. These were the original AKG K701s. Super high quality headphones. So yeah, it will power high impedance headphones like this. You have to set this thing out to about like 80. That's another really nice thing about this player. It has 100 increments of volume control. That's really important, so you can get just the right volume. So, but even if you don't have the AKGs, let's say you got a pair of Sennheisers. These are the HD 598 SEs. Again, really great sound. Now, if all you got is a pair of Cost Porter Pros, still worth the money. Still worth it. Still going to be an improvement in sound, but, you know, maybe get a better set of cans someday. So, yeah, so this little case is working out really well, too. One of the things this case came with was this lanyard, and I found the lanyard works great on the player. So if you stick the player in your pocket and you're having a hard time fishing it out of your pocket, this lanyard will solve that. So definitely do that. One thing I had to invest in too was a better audio cable, because my AKG headphones came with a 1/4-inch plug, and so I needed a really good adapter. And this Dukabel adapter is, I think it was like $8, but it's really high quality. I mean, the best adapter I could find on Amazon with a rating of 4.7. So, yeah, that's a great adapter. I don't hear any noise or scratchiness anymore at all when I'm using these headphones. What else? So, yeah, I've got a 256 gigabyte Samsung and the player, and it has no problems playing that. I've read you can use 512, but you know, there's a 15,000 song limit of this player. So at some point you're going to run out. So what I'm gradually doing is, as I go through my collection here, as you can see, it's pretty extensive. I mean, you know, there's a whole lot of discs in here. You know, from Telearch to American Gramophone to, you know, Windham Hill to, you name it, Narada. So we got a whole lot of CDs here. These are all high quality triple D CDs. Nearly all of these are triple D. What does that mean? That's a SPARS code. That's the Society of Professional Audio Recording. And they came up with a code. And so if you have a D, 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 that means digital recording, digital mix, and digital mastering. Those are the highest quality recordings you can get. You see this on the Telearch recordings. These are all triple D recordings. And in fact, most of these discs were made in Japan in the early days anyway. So these are really high quality. See this right here, Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. Digital cannons, be careful. Even with headphones, this will blow out your headphones. I swear it will. So you got to be careful when you play these digital cannons. So, yeah, got a great collection of CDs, and this is like about a quarter of my collection of CDs. And so it's going to take a long time to rip these. So if you're not really, really into audio, just don't bother. So if you're only interested in MP3s, SanDisk makes a really nice little player for $30 that'll play MP3s. And if you don't want something just to exercise with, that'll work great. Otherwise, just use your phone and listen to Bluetooth and be happy. I don't care. For me, though, I still want to hear high quality audio, and this little player has worked out great. So I'm going to turn it on. Takes about, I don't know, you time it, 10 seconds for it to fully boot. Maybe 15. Come on, let's do it. So like I say, I've got a lot of music in this already. So yeah, there's a digital Canvas recording right there. I don't know if you can see this or not. It's really not wanting to focus. There it is, right there. Beethoven's Wellington's Victory on Tellar, digital cannons. Excellent recording. So this will really test the quality of this device. So I mean, honestly, the DACs in this guy are superb. It uses Texas Instruments Burr Brown DACs. I think it sounds even better than my Wolfson DACs in my CD player. So that's quite a statement, because some of the highest quality CD players use the Wolfson DACs. So yeah, these are superb DACs. You can use this just as a DAC, by the way. You can plug the USB into your computer and then just use this as a DAC. So that's pretty awesome too. I haven't tested that out yet, but I'm sure it'll be fantastic. And navigation of this is super easy. It's just so easy to use. The back button right here in the bottom right corner there, that makes it really, really easy to go exactly through the different albums. So I arrange everything by artist, then title, and so I use Exact Audio Copy to do my rips, and there's other good ones like FreeEC, but Exact Audio Copy I've found is the most reliable and the most accurate rips. So put it that way. So because it gives you a detailed report as to how many errors there were in the recording, or in the disc, that is. So anyway, super pleased with this guy. Certainly worth $150 what it costs with the case and the Samsung 256 SD card. And when the day comes when I have completely filled up that SD card, and it will come by the time I index all these CDs, I'll just get another one, and now I'll just swap them out. That's, to me, the most logical way. I don't want my entire collection on like a 512 or even bigger, because what if something happens to the SD card and you're sunk? So, of course, I recommend backing it up, which I do, but still, I like the idea of 256 as a maximum on one SD card. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, I'll accept them on an as-needed basis, so snarky comments will be ignored. So anyhow, that's it. Thanks for watching.